But we saw another white rose, right?
We saw many of them.
Alright folks, welcome back. I didn't talk over that first video because they were talking about white roses. The audio totally screwed up on this clip, so I don't even know what I said there. Yeah, I'm still having the same trouble of the volume on these videos just being super low. I hope that's just something with my computer and not something wrong with the recording. I don't think it is, because I was watching them on my laptop in Portugal and don't remember them being super quiet, but you know, my GoPro is getting on up there in age. Maybe maybe the internal mic is starting to eat it. But anyway, so yeah, I can hear that boat engine pretty good. In fact, I can turn it down a bit actually after complaining about not being able to hear it. Yeah, they were. She was talking about a white rose there in the very first segment. If you heard that, I think that was nudibranch eggs. And she said something about the babies getting bigger than the adults. I can't remember. That could. I mean, that can't be right, can it? Does that happen? Well, I mean, I guess you got like caterpillars can be bigger than their adult butterflies, maybe. So maybe they go through some kind of metamorphosis or larval pupa stage. I don't know. Yeah, I think the white rose, which she said we saw many of them. Speak for yourself, Rita. I don't think I saw any of them. Or at least I didn't know what I was looking at. But anyway, still a great time. I got a lot of videos on the ride home here. Probably a little too many, but you know, that's how I do things when I have a 256 gigabyte card that can provide, I think it's about 8 hours of 4K 60 frame a second video. Oh, this guy. There, I told you about him in some of the earlier videos. Yeah, he was doing that all the way out and all the way back, just taking a nap on the boat. That's Berlingish. I should have mentioned that already. So that is the main island. You can see the lighthouse on top there. That's about as close as we got to it. That is where my brother and girlfriend and everyone else went. There it is. That's Berlingish. Getting away from it now. I wish I had gone. If I hadn't been diving, I definitely would have gone with them. I really could have used a few more days in Peniche. Felt the same way in Porto also. So we went to Porto for a few days, Peniche for a few days. But Peniche especially, I love Peniche. I don't know what that cup says. Protect the water. Yeah, I think it's a anti-plastic message, and it's got the dive shop name on it. Peniche was awesome. Just a laid-back beach town. Kind of reminded me of a lower-key Myrtle Beach. You know, without all the tourism necessarily. It did have a lot of beaches, easy beach access, parking everywhere, beaches everywhere. Yeah, I love it. I love those kind of small, sleepy beach towns. I wouldn't call it sleepy, but it had like a bunch of surf schools. We saw a bunch of surfers. If you haven't seen that already, check out my Peniche Town videos that will be forthcoming. It was just great, beautiful water. Love it. Could have spent a few more days there. I certainly would have loved to go to that island, but didn't. Just ran out of time. We got there on Thursday. I went diving on Friday. They went to the island on Friday, and then Saturday was check out, head back to the Serra. It was great. And, wait, you guys hear this? Yeah, I got some water with me this time. Normally I record these videos on the weekends, and I got a fresh one with me, or a cocktail. But it's during the week right now. I don't drink during the week. I hate being hungover at work. I don't do it. So I didn't have a beer with me last video. I wasn't ready to do all that talking. Yeah, I just got so many videos from Portugal. I'm just trying to get through them, you know, and I got tons more to go. I'm doing the diving first, actually, because I figure that's my money maker, you know, that's my channel. Got to keep my, what is it, I think 51 subscribers happy. Got to give the people what they want. So yeah, I'm trying to knock out the diving first, and plus a lot of the videos from Portugal, you know, some of them are going to be maybe kind of private. I just got to sort through those and figure out what I want to put on the public internet. What probably needs to be uploaded under the private category. But as you can see, we're getting close to the mainland here. Yeah, we rode out in the morning, obviously, and I already mentioned I didn't GoPro any of that. I kind of wish I had, because this entire land was surrounded in fog. So, I mean, we passed this land here. Jetty, maybe? What's this called? And you could barely see it. It was, you know, kind of beautiful in its own right, surrounded by fog, being hugged in the fog. And I do wish I kind of looked at my camera, but it was game time. I was zoned in on the diving. So look at that rock. What causes that? I mean, there must be like soft rock all around that thing, and the waves just beat it down and leave the hard rock. You can see the folks out there. Yeah, you can see the layered rock. You'll see it more in the town, and you can see it in Nazaré too. There's a lot of angled rock. Oh, you see that ladder up there? Boy, I don't know if I'd climb up that thing. You can kind of see it. You can see it here and in the town of Peniche also. Kind of layered rock jutting up from the shore. And it turns out Lisboa had a killer earthquake hundreds of years ago. So there's definitely tectonic activity around here, it sounds like. I don't know if they've had anything recently. Maybe they're due. Let's hope not. Yeah, apparently there was just a terrible earthquake. I'll have to look up when it was. 16, 1700s maybe, and just totally destroyed the town apparently. So yeah, you can see those angled rocks. I got to get my rock guy to comment on some of these videos. I got a rock guy. He's a geologist. He's actually changed his job now. I think he works for his dad in sales or something. I guess he makes more money doing that, but I'm sure he'd love to look at some of these rocks up close. I sent him something from Hawaii too. He loved it. I think he loved it. I loved hearing his commentary on them for sure. Oh, this is I didn't get it on camera. I wish I had. So this guy with the backwards hat here, he saw this boat approaching us, and I guess they know each other. And he was just pretending to row, because that was a faster boat, so they were starting to smoke us, and he was like pretending to row out the side. It was funny stuff. Didn't capture that moment, unfortunately. All right. You know what I got to do here? I got to check what video I'm at, because we're probably coming up close to the end. Although I do remember taking some out of the docks. Yeah, got a handful to go. And all these people bundled up were kind of killing me, man. You see everybody here got coats on, and man, I was in a dry fit t-shirt, and I was feeling fine. I don't know. I'm not cold tolerant at all, I wouldn't say, coming from South Carolina. That's where I'm from. Yeah, I don't know. These folks were, they're cold in the water, and they're cold on the boat. Man, it was great. What are you talking about? I was enjoying it. Let's get a awesome view. Yeah, there's the seawall there, the break wall. That definitely looks man-made. I guess they probably all are. Yeah, I assume that's just to keep... Oh, yeah, that's a break wall. Is that what that's called? Or is it just a seawall? I don't know. Yeah, it kind of keeps the waves at bay when you get into the harbor. Makes for calmer seas. And of course they got a lighthouse on both sides, it looks like. Oh man. Yeah, I guess this is kind of wrapping up. It's an awesome time, awesome diving. I wish we had seen a few more fishies under the water. I think I mentioned, maybe I didn't mention, in between dives, a sunfish jumped out of the water. I caught it with a corner of my eye. I had no idea what fish it was. Somebody told me later. So sunfish are apparently a big deal here. If you don't know what those are, go look them up. They get huge. They get like, they have a very distinct shape. They're kind of compact and short and stubby, but they got like a dorsal fin and a dorsal fin on the bottom. I don't know what that fin is called. But they can get huge, like, I don't know, size of a small car, maybe size of a smart car, maybe. If you look on this dive shop's picture reviews, there's a picture of one. So we were hoping to see one under the water. Didn't happen. I saw one out of the corner of my eye above the water. So there you go. But again, shout out to the dive shop. Shout out to Rita. She was fantastic. Dive shop is awesome. If I ever come back to Peniche, I'm definitely going to go diving with them again. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and feel free to drop some questions in the comments. Check out the rest of my Portugal videos. Until then, take it easy.